Boa tarde, Portugal. Muy buenas a todos. Sean bienvenidos a esta nueva entrevista internacional acá en Shufflinmedia. Soy yo, Mayera Betancor, and today we are continue our journey through the Festival de Canção 2025 artists. This time, in front of us, we have Francisco Barata, also known as Xico Gaiato. Hello, Xico. Boa tarde. How you doing?
Hi, I'm doing great. I loved that introduction. Like, whoa, the
Thank you.
energy. I liked it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being with us today, Chico. First of all, before starting about talking about the Festival da Canção Journey, Eurovision, who is Xico Gaiato? How was born and how your career was started?
Whoa, that question is it's always very difficult to answer, but I am gonna try. So I start my career like I make my first concert in Fundão when I was like maybe 16, 16 years old, or 17. I don't know. I think that was more 17 years old.
Pretty young.
And I with my first songs, and only with a guitarist, and Xico Gaiato appears more after my participation on The Voice Portugal, and I start to composing a new type of music and a new genre that I was creating with Tiago Matos and Constantino. And Xico Gaiato, I don't know how to explain who is he, but I think that it's a mystical figure of Beira Interior, of my region, and Xico Gaiato is only a persona that I think that I made only to how can I say it, to bring more
Building you.
confidence to Francisco Barata, and it's like Francisco Barata and Xico Gaiato are very together and are very connected and very well connected, and that's it.
And that kind of duality affected in your music genre, in your music journey too.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
That if that duality of Francisco and Chico was also a key factor for the music style, for the music composition too.
I don't think so, because it's not a duality. It's a one person that have only these two names, and it's all my experience, and it's all that I have passing for, and I bring that to my music, and all this experience and all these problems that everybody have, that I bring to music, and all my frustrations I put in my music.
Your participation this year with I Señor, Oh Lord, in English. I guess a little bit of frustrations is inside this title. What is the story and the origin behind of this I Señor?
So I Señor, it's a little of a protest song and a manifestation song, and because I think that we have enough, and we start to wake up and to start to see the things that we don't see because of telephones and technology that we have now. And what inspires me is my city, my region, and the Gardunha mountain. That it's a mountain right next to Fundão.
Mm-hmm.
And this mountain has have a lot of mysterious stories and uh, a mystic energy, and in
Mm-hmm.
the same time have a lot of protests power and about her history on the music way, and of course because of the instruments that we have there. So I mix all of that and make this song manifesting like we need to stop and uh, see what is happening, and to reflect what we all hear, and what are we doing here, and
Yeah.
um, what is our mission to in this planet, and uh, it's more in that way that I feel the music. But I have a specific history, but I don't know if I want to share, because I like to people to feel free to get her own interpretation, and
Mm-hmm.
the people create her own histories, and
Yes,
but
in my case, I notice a kind of frustration, and for me, my interpretation was I kind of song. Sorry, so yeah, but definitely it's really interpretable. Make your story,
yeah.
origin story for you. How you reacted when RTP Portuguese television calls you to tell that you were one of the participants. You are one of the debutants.
I freaked out because
I feel that.
yeah, because I was in the school, and I was talking with my mom on the phone, and I received the call, and hi, hi, it's RTP, you are in Festival da Canção, and I was like, what? Ah! But I can't say, I could say nothing because it was a secret, and so I started screaming, but only in my head, and I
Yeah.
was like, and yeah, it was very surreal, and I freaked out, and I after that call I called my manager, and say that we we are in Festival da Canção, and we start screaming like, ah, ah, what the and yeah, it was very crazy and surreal, and still surreal, because it's like it's my first song, and my first song came with Festival da Canção is a very special thing for me, and it's a very, I don't know, it's a very important thing for me. So yeah.
And for sure, I saw many reactions, many thoughts, and your song is is really one of the well appreciated in all the Cansao lineup. How you help this kind of positive feedback from Portuguese and also from the international fans.
uh, it's surreal because that's the thing. It's my first song, and all the people of Portugal starts to know me, and when I receive messages of from people of the other countries,
Hmm.
it's very crazy for me, and but I'm very glad to that, and I feel the love that the people are giving me, and I'm very grateful and honored to share my music and my universe to the people, and I I don't know, I am feeling very glad and very happy of this journey.
And now with this journey started, you will be performed your song. If I don't remember well, the first semifinal in February the 22nd. How are the rehearsals going? And as far as you can tell, don't spoil us out. Don't spoil everything, of course. But what are your plans for the staging and the costumes of the content you want to bring us to the Festival da Canção stage?
Mm.
Difficult.
Let me think. How can
Okay,
I expose? I can't say too much,
of
but
course.
I think that the people are expecting a thing, but you are not expecting because it's
Yeah.
totally different of what the people are expecting, and I know that it's a new way of perform, and um, yeah, you need to wait to see, and all the energy is like more mystic way on mysterious way, and
More mystic than traditionally. I can imagine that the people, myself included, I imagine some traditional costume, but I feel that you will be more mythical, as you could say about the origins of the song.
yeah, that's it. I think that you say the all of
Perfect.
the things.
How the rehearsals are going?
Sorry.
How the rehearsals are going for you? All these days of preparation.
Are doing great. Today I am going to do a rehearsal, um, and I feel that I am starting to be more confident of the performance that I am bringing, and
Mhm.
I'm very excited to show you and to bring to you like the all of this energy and atmosphere that I'm going to bring to the performance. And yeah, it's very intense, and it's a process that I need to be very focused um, and put all my energy on that.
Mhm.
But I'm here for it, and I think that all the team and all my friends that are working with me, I think that we all are very happy of the performance that we have, and
Mhm.
and yeah, I think that the you need to wait. I oh my god.
But you need to wait, but you want to throw it. I can
Yeah,
understand you.
I want to show you the rehearsals.
I can understand that, and I'll bring you a little bit more of the same. But your semi final is Festival da Canção this year is really huge, but your semi-final with Capital da Bulgaria, with Josh, with well, I forgot that. No, with Josh, with Jessica Pina, with Peculiar, with Rita Sampiao. Really difficult semi-final. I wanna know about what are your thoughts about your teammates in Festival da Canção? What are, if you wanna tell me, of course, your favorite songs from your mates of this year?
Um, so I am not a person that put a lot of expectations to the
Mm-hmm.
things. So I'm very neutral on that. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but this semi-final is very strong, and it's that's the thing. I think that this year it's very difficult to choose one song, because I think that we have a lot of good songs on Festival da Canção this year, and I think that the Portuguese people need to think a lot to how to vote, and um, uh, who is gonna what the Portuguese people wants to put on the Eurovision, and this series I think that is very difficult, because I think that is a very strong year. Um, so yeah, I have no expectations of what is going to happen, and I want to stay in this position because it's good for my health, and not
Better,
to
no?
think to yeah, not to think too much, and oh my god, but this person is gonna give this and I don't have this, and how can I
Just
bring
focus, just focusing in your own thing. Besides all that could happen in your competition, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, uh, what are your first? If you follow the contest, if you are now with Eurovision, if you follow the contest, what are your first memories of watching Eurovision?
uh My first memory, of course, is Salvador Sobral when Salvador Sobral won. But the first the other memory that I remember when I talk about Eurovision is the performance of the Bambi Thug on the last year.
Nice.
Was a very powerful performance, and the song is very good. The she's a good performer and a very professional performer, and I think that she brings to Eurovision a new type of
Mhm.
performance, and was very refresh to me to see Bambi Thug shining on the Eurovision.
Definitely, you are following my streak of Portuguese, putting the Salvador Sobral winning as a breaking point for Portugal. Do you remember what did you do when, or where when Salvador Sobral won?
I was on I don't know how to say this word, but it's when the kids are like
Kindergarten,
what? Sorry,
kindergarten, maybe.
I don't know. It's more religious. It's Christian
En español
batizado.
en español we call it seminario. I don't know the English word too, but I can understand. I can understand.
It's when my cousin,
Mhm.
yeah, I think that is cousin. Um, when my cousin was on that event, and we
Mhm.
all the family was there and celebrating, yeah. So and in that way, in that day, also in Portugal was going on a football play, and very difficult football play, like it was the two greatest clubs fronting each other.
Sporting Benfica, the big clásico.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a classical, and that was the football play, and my dad was seeing, and Sporting is losing. I don't want to see this. Let's see what is happening on Eurovision, and I was next to him, and we all we are watching the Eurovision, and we see Salvador Sobral like giving. I don't know. It was very surreal. We are watching, and oh my god, we are going to win. What is going on? Salvador Sobral is gonna win the Eurovision, and winning. And I remember that me and my dad, uh, like, oh my god,
Celebrating.
we won the Eurovision. Was very crazy, and all the other
Nice.
person was very sad because oh my god, Sporting lose, and my dad was like, yeah, Salvador Sobral.
That's really amazing.
Yeah.
Uh, last but not least, besides all that could happen in your festival that can sell participation, even Eurovision, if you win the whole thing, what are the future plans for Xico Gaiato for this 2025? More songs, even gigs? What are your plans?
So first of all, I want to share that I am putting on and I am releasing a video clip of I Senhor
Mm-hmm.
before the semifinal, so stay tuned because I think that this video clip is gonna bring more context to what the song means. And my plan for this year is to release my first album, and the I Senor is a first song that anticipates this album. And I was working on this album with Daniel Constantini Tiago Mach.
Mm-hmm.
And when we received the call of RTP, we start like put more the focus on the Festival da Canção. But
Mm-hmm.
after that, we are going to come back to the album and to start working harder to put the album out there this year. We don't have dates, or we don't have like
Yeah.
a specific date, but we know that we are release the album this year. And yeah, I'm very excited to release all my musics and all my songs and all this universe that I created in my head, and to put all on out there to the people to see and to listening and to share with the other people.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm very excited. And this starting with Festival da Canção is very crazy for me, and it's very good in the sort of point. And I'm very happy, and I know that this year is gonna be crazy. And yeah.
And we feel that excitement. Francisco Barata, Xico Gaiato, muito obrigado, muchísimas gracias. Thank you so much for being with us today. Good luck in your semifinal and all your Festival da Canção journey. I will close this interview in Spanish. Muchísimas gracias a Xico Gaiato por estar con nosotros, ha dedicado tiempo en medio de sus ensayos. Esperemos que le vaya bien en sus ensayos y también, pues, por supuesto, en su carrera. Si les gustó la entrevista, por favor, denle al botón de suscribirse, denle me gusta. Vamos a tener más de estas en los próximos días. Ha sido Mayera Betancor. Muy obrigado. Nos vemos en la siguiente. Bye.
Thank you.